Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Huddle.
Where we talk about football.
And it's a new year. Happy New Year. Hope you all enjoyed your holidays. Before we go any farther, though, just want to say prayers and blessings out to all the family and friends that were affected by the tragedy that happened in New Orleans on New Year's night. So, yes, so prayers and thoughts out to you guys. But for today's playbook, we have NFL news. We're going to go back into the game.
Okay.
We got some CPAC reacts, maybe, and if Goodell was good, we'll see if we're feeling it. And obviously, we did both Steeler games last week, but there was some things we want to talk about, so we will do that as well. So without further ado, NFL news. Here we go. Also in this episode, we're just going to talk about random stuff like quarterbacks, MVP. It's a chill episode. Yeah. So,
cool bean.
NFL news though, Saquon. He hits 2,000 yards rushing, but he will not play in Week 18. So he will not be able to break Eric Dickerson's record. He needed what, about 100 more yards?
Yes. Yep.
Probably could have gotten it, but he does not. Yeah, so that's one part. Aaron Rodgers, he passes Tom Brady for the most sacked quarterback in NFL history. And the Colts and the Seahawks are eliminated from playoff contention. Seahawks, this is why you just need to beat the Giants. Just beat the Giants. Or please, by all means, beat the Rams in overtime. You wouldn't be in this situation. I don't know. It's dumb. I'm mad.
Be a good team, you know.
But Jane Daniels got me fantasy points with Zach Ertz, so I don't know what I'm more mad about. Seahawks got a better draft pick. We'll just go there. Speaking of Commanders, they will clinch the playoffs, and with them winning, beating the Falcons, Buccaneers are now in first place of the NFC South. They control their own destiny this last week, and with that, the Rams will clinch the division. So I think the NFC is set.
Just about, yep. Just waiting
for the only things that can change will be the 1 and 4 seed.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yep. Because the Lions
and Vikings will battle it out 8:20 Sunday night for the number 1 seed in the division. I mean, that's what a great way to end the season. Like, that's the last regular season game.
Watch it be like a only field goal game, like 12-9 or something.
I hope it's not. But maybe we can do predictions a little later. But that is your NFL news. Are we doing the game?
If you want to.
All right, we'll bring it back. Elijah is currently up 1-0.
Yeah, a little bit of controversy last week, but
there was. It was our first week.
Yeah, well,
but we don't care. If you don't know how this game works, I don't really feel like explaining it, so you can go back and watch the episode from last week. But just a reminder, we will both count down from 3, 2, 1. We will say a random NFL team. First person to say a player that played for both teams gets that point. It is first 1 to 3. Biggest twist on this game, though, is once a player has been used for the 2 teams, you cannot use them again. So an example is last week, I said Steelers, Elijah said Bears. He ended up saying Mitch Trubisky. Mitch Trubisky is off limits for any Steeler-Bear combinations in the future. We don't have to write this.
Good.
I'm going to forget it. But here we go. Elijah, you do the countdown because I think you are a little bit behind.
All right. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Lions.
Colts. Eric Ebron.
Eric Ebron. Oh.
There we go.
That was good.
We're not hot. 1-0 Levi.
All right, I feel like you're gonna sweep this one.
Hopefully, really good today.
All right,
new year, new me.
Yeah, exactly. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Bills.
Jaguars. What'd you say?
TJ Yeldon.
Would you? I don't even hear what
Bills.
Bills.
Sorry. Yeah. TJ Yeldon.
This is hard doing it. I can't really hear you.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Sorry.
All right. TJ Yeldon. That's a really good pull.
Thank you.
That was a good pull. Okay, last one. Oh no. This is to get us to 2. Go ahead, countdown again.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Commanders. Ooh.
John
Preston.
Bostic?
Nope. John Bostic. I don't even know.
I don't know if he played with them or not. I don't think he did.
Well, I'm going to say RG3 just as a backup.
Okay,
Go ahead and check.
Let me look up John Bostic real quick.
Sure.
I don't. I know he was a Steelers legend. Definitely played with with Washington.
That's a pretty insane pool, though. If you think
wow.
of it.
I don't think he played with the Ravens.
Let me see.
No, he did not. Crap. So RG3 point gives me Elijah up 2-1. Crap, man. How am I losing this? Okay, here we go. Can Elijah take a sweep?
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Jets.
Rams.
Robbie. No. Wait. Jordan Whitehead?
Wow.
No.
Who? No, he didn't. No.
Wait. What'd you say? Rams?
Rams. Yeah. No.
Why am I like?
Wow, this is tough. There's got to be like one that's really obvious.
Really obvious.
But like the Jets never have good players.
No. Jets and Rams. Oh my gosh, dude, I like know it too. Jets.
I don't know.
Hold up. Is his name? If I get the last name, are we counting it?
Potentially. What's your name?
Reed. Reed. He's a defensive back, I think.
DJ Reed?
No. He's with the Jets now.
Oh, there's another. I only know DJ Reed. I mean, let me look.
This is so bad.
We might just have to do another one.
Yeah,
the other one I know is DJ Reed for the Jets, but I don't know if they have another.
Oh,
one.
it is DJ Reed.
Okay, I don't know if he played with the Rams.
I don't think he played with the Rams though.
Although I'm sure there was a Reed in NFL history.
J.R. Reed played.
J.R. Reed
played with the Rams. That's what I was saying.
All right.
Okay, hold up. Let's look it up because I'm curious.
All right.
Jets and Rams players. Oh my gosh. Ryan Fitzpatrick.
Oh, I didn't even know he played for the Rams.
How did we forget about? Oh my.
Joe Namath. I wouldn't have known that one either.
Brett Ripon did. Greg Zerman.
Oh, I was thinking Brett Ripon. I just couldn't think of it. Like I was thinking him, but I just couldn't think of his name.
Like, could not think of it. Yeah, man. Dude, how did we not get JoJo Natson? Alec Ogletree did.
Yeah,
okay.
Alec. Yeah,
we're dumb. Okay, that's fine. All right, we'll do one more. If Elijah can. Here we go. Let me think of a team.
All right, me too. The key is to think of a team that you know a lot of players.
Yeah, but I don't want to do Steelers and Seahawks every game. You know?
Oh, fair enough.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
3.
Okay.
Oh, okay. You go ahead.
Okay, I'll go. All right. 3, 2, 1. Dolphins.
Browns. OBJ.
Oh, nice. I was gonna say. No, I don't even think. I was gonna say Tyrod, but I don't even think he played for the Dolphins. So yeah, good one.
All right, 2-2. Here we go. Last round.
All right.
I gotta go deep in the bag for this one. Okay. All right.
3, 2, 1. Packers.
Patriots. Martellus
Bennett.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, bro. The thing is though, like I said it right as you were saying it in my headphones, but I know I'm delayed, so I'll give you the point. But
hey, listen.
The thing is, like we said it at the same exact time on my headset.
Did we actually?
Yeah, but I know I'm delayed, so it's alright.
Maybe we should only play this game if we're recording together.
Yeah, we should.
All right, so.
Always ends on controversy.
It does, always. Never a dull moment here on the Huddle. Martellus Bennett is off limits. Who else is off? What else did we say?
OBJ. OBJ.
And Eric Ebron. Okay.
Eric, yeah.
Hey, we're tied. We're tied. 1-1. There we go.
No. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because
That's
you
right.
won last week. So
That's right. I forgot
yeah.
about that.
Okay, so
Alright.
the game that was this session.
Yeah, it should be
Seriously,
like
still have no clue.
I don't even know. We definitely need to come up with a name for this thing.
Other than just the game.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into what do you want to do? Talk about quarterbacks. We can talk about MVP. I don't know. It's up to you.
Let's just talk about. I think I asked you before, so let's talk about like who you think our top, like maybe 5 or top 10 quarterbacks are this year.
Okay.
Something like that.
Yeah.
It's kind of a tough.
Yeah, because I feel like there's controversy all in the top 3.
Okay.
Which, in no specific order right now, it's Burrow, Lamar, and Allen.
Okay.
As the top 3. And, like, it's weird because Burrow's too good to be 3.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Allen's too good to be 3. And even though I'm biased and I don't like Lamar, he's still way too good to be 3.
Yeah, for sure.
So, like, and I don't think there's ever a clear, I don't know. I feel like number 1 decides on the week because Lamar will throw up a 5-touchdown game. Then Josh Allen will come in here and he'll throw for 300 yards, get a couple touchdowns. And Burrow will come in and toss four touchdowns. So it's just like they're all just knocking each other out in their own way.
Yeah.
But if we have to go, let's do top 5. Let's start there.
Top 5, sure.
I would say for me it's Burrow, Lamar. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Josh Allen. It's weird though because Josh Allen's not even like he's 10 right now for passing yards, but it's just an actual gameplay.
Yeah, I know. You have to.
But then he's tossed 28 touchdowns.
Because if we're doing off like if we're doing quarterbacks, but based off like players, like Mahomes would be, you know what I mean? Like he
That's
obviously
what I'm saying,
has
right?
Put up.
So I'm gonna go Burrow. He's leading the league in basically everything.
Yeah. I think he's the best quarterback.
We'll go Burrow, then Lamar. I think you got to give me Allen at 3. Sam Darnold has to be 4. And
wow, Sam Darnold up there.
I'm putting a very solid Baker Mayfield at 5.
Okay, I'm gonna do Burrow, Allen, Lamar. Then I'm gonna go Jared Goff, and then I'm gonna say, yeah, maybe it might have to be Baker or Sam Darnold. Or no, actually, I'm gonna go Justin Herbert. I actually think Justin.
Yeah,
Herbert
I was gonna say Herbert, but like he.
The thing is,
I feel like there's other guys that stand out more. Like I would even argue, at times Matt Stafford or Jaden Daniels is having a better than year. Then don't get me wrong, I love Justin Herbert. He's I would say one of the most underrated, if not the most underrated player in the NFL, or at least quarterback.
He's only thrown 3 interceptions
this
whole year.
And he doesn't have the targets like some of these other quarterbacks do.
No. I'm gonna say Herbert. I like that.
I respect it. I got no issue with it. Here's the weird thing though, right? So you say Goff, I leave him out. I say Darnold. Did you have Darnold in your top 5 or no?
No. He'd probably be like top 10 somewhere.
Right, he has to be in there somewhere. But now you're looking at these guys where I want to say I don't see Goff making those, big quarterback throws. It's a lot of checkdowns, a lot of like screen type plays, just like kind of pump up house out to your running back. He will toss the ball down sometimes, but I don't really see him making throws longer than 30 yards in a game.
Yeah, but I also think that like when you've got Justin Jefferson on your team
and Jordan Addison, right? Like it's a different ballgame.
Yeah, and I mean, obviously, Amon-Ra St. Brown is a great receiver.
Yeah, he's doing really good.
I feel like Goff gets the ball around a lot.
Goff, he has 36 touchdowns and 10 interceptions this year.
Yeah, exactly. So I think just that, based on those stats, I'm putting
Right,
him
but
up
then
there.
Darnold's just slightly worse. He's 35-12, and then you have a guy
Yeah.
like Baker who's got 36-15.
Well, let me ask you this: if you had a team and you wanted a quarterback to win you a Super Bowl, which one are you picking?
Mm,
Sam Darnold or Jared Goff?
that's a terrible question. Uh, mm, I would have to
I'm.
give Jared
It's
Goff.
not a
He's more
question. Yeah,
proven.
it's
He's
not even a question
absolutely
for
proven.
me. Yeah, it's not a question for me. Jared Goff is a better play, but let's think about based off of just this year alone. You still think that you would go with Sam Darnold? Let's say Justin Jefferson was on a team. Let's say you're the Pittsburgh Steelers.
And I had a question: Jared Goff or Sam Darnold? I would give
Yeah,
Goff.
yeah, okay.
Okay,
I
that's a
would
good
go
point.
Goff too.
Yeah, I mean that's a good point. And I'm not hating on Jared Goff either. I just was
No,
not expecting to have to name off my top five
yeah,
quarterback.
that's fair. That's
But I
a
think we
thing
can
to
all
think about.
agree at a very clear number one, it's Joe Burrow. And now you
Yeah,
can say the same thing. Like in reality, you can make the argument Joe Burrow and T. Higgins are better than Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison. Like you can make that argument.
you could. Yeah, I
But
mean, you could make an argument Pickens and Van Jefferson are better.
shut up, Scotty Miller and Ben Skoranek. Um, but then like there's just it's weird. Quarterback's such a weird position, man.
It is. Yeah,
Because
yeah, yeah.
you're looking at quarterbacks like Jaden Daniels, um, or Joe Burrow. Some of these guys that can throw long touchdowns, and not all their touchdowns are in the red zone. Um, and you're looking at guys that will throw a 10-yard pass like Joe Burrow will sometimes, and Jamar Chase will take it to the house. It's not like every
Mhm.
play that they have it's a touchdown. That's why quarterback stats are really, really weird.
Yeah, they are. And yeah, who would you say your bottom? No, who would you say the worst starting quarterback is right now?
Oh my.
And don't count like
Like the
obviously
bums.
Tua got. Don't count like whoever the Dolphins have starting because Tua's hurt.
Are we
Just
talking
count
about
like
like
let's say they've played 3 games, 3 or 4 games.
I would say DTR. He's awful.
DTR, yeah,
Desmond Ritter is not great either.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers might be up there.
Yeah, but like Rodgers was playing well. He had a couple really good weeks, and then just kind of like
Sure, yeah. Hey, do you put Bo Nix in your top 10
10.
quarterback?
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I would just
What
say
about?
like this isn't even a ranking. If I just say my top, actually I don't know, maybe top 12. Give me Burrow. Goff has to be. Mayfield has to be. Darnold has to be. Lamar. Josh Allen, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
I would put Justin Herbert's in there.
Jalen Hurts? Did you say him?
No, I'm putting Jaden Daniels in over Jalen Hurts.
Okay.
I don't like it, but Brock Purdy, I think, is the top 10.
Okay.
I don't even know. I would even argue Jordan Love's playing somewhat better.
Yeah, he's done a lot better than he was in the first half of the
Right.
year. That's for sure.
I wouldn't put Bo Nix better than Jordan Love or Jalen Hurts.
Okay.
I would
Where
put
do you
Bo
where do you
Nix
put
maybe better than C.J. Stroud this year.
I was gonna say where do you put CJ Stroud on your list? Like top 15, top 20?
Well, he's had hard hits all year long. Like it's just constant injuries
Yeah,
to the receivers. So I don't know. It's weird too. Maybe at the end of the season, once everything's final,
sure.
we can get an actual ranking, get a grip
Okay,
for it.
but let me ask this one last thing. Are you putting
Sure.
Russ over Stroud or Stroud over Russ?
I was gonna say we'll find out in wild card week, but we're winning the division, so please, Browns, please. You did it once this year, do it again. No, but Russ or C.J. Stroud. That's actually an argument that I was not expecting to see today. Okay, so let's
Let me
look at
pull up
it.
some stats.
Russ has played 6 less games than C.J. Stroud.
Okay.
Stroud's beating him by over 1,000 passing yards in 6 games. Russ averages more per throw. He's averaging more per game. Obviously, he's played less games. He's got 15 touchdowns to 10 interceptions, which is so weird. I don't even feel like Russ has thrown that many interceptions. And then Stroud's at 19 to 12. Huh.
No, Russ only has 5 interceptions. I think.
I was looking at Drake May.
Okay. I was gonna say, there's no way he's got 10 already.
I was gonna say, yeah. I was like, there's no way he's that much. So Russ is at 5. Yeah, Russ has played well. Come on, be honest, because everybody was on him. Everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, Russ train," after the Commanders win, and everybody wants to hate after him after the 3 hardest games of the season. So,
I mean, he did lose us the game against the Ravens.
So. Okay, that's one game, but like you got to think about, you throw that Chargers game or the Falcons game at this point and throw the Ravens at the top of the season. Like, it's a really, really bad 3-stretch game loss. But I don't know. I would say Russ has been better than Stroud. I can make an agreement.
The only thing that I would take over Stroud is that he's younger and quicker. Yeah. Other than that, I might even say that I would have Russ in, which is crazy because I thought CJ Stroud was MVP.
Yeah, do you remember though? I said I wouldn't expect it to happen, but don't be surprised if CJ Stroud has a sophomore slump.
I don't recall that. No, I feel like you like making up stuff like that.
Whenever we were talking about predictions, I'm pretty sure AFC South. We'll go back, listen to it. I'll listen to it. We'll see if I'm right or not. But I did say something about him maybe having a sophomore slump, which I was surprised it did happen. Really surprised. He was.
I mean, his team is way better than it was last year.
Right. But
anyway, let's go ahead.
Yeah, I would just say real quick, if we look at just some big performances from this past week, Drew Lock, what the heck? I had 5 total touchdowns. He had 309 passing yards as the Giants defeated the
Colts.
Yeah, and Joe Flacco. Random game. And then, obviously, pushing for his MVP candidate was Joe Burrow. He had a whopping... he went 39 for 49, had 3 touchdowns, and had 412 passing yards. In an absolute thriller on that Saturday night game against the Browns.
You know what's really crazy about this week is that there are 6 teams that put up 40 points.
Yeah, it was either close. It was either really, really close, or it was like a week of blowouts. Like actual blowouts.
This week's probably going to be
blowouts. I mean, 3 scores or more.
Yeah,
or even
this week's probably gotta have the most points like per week.
I would say so. We can total it up, look at it after the episode, but
yeah, I mean 6 teams with 40 points, 40 plus points, and then I mean the 49ers put up 34 against the Lions. The Colts put up 33.
Bucks put up 48. Eagles put up 41.
Yeah,
Commanders put up 30.
Besides the Seahawks, Bears, and the Cardinals, Rams, and the Texans score, that's a lot of points.
And the Browns.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 teams out of 32 that scored under 10 points.
Yeah.
So there was a lot of scoring. Yeah, but that was just some insight on, I would say, 2 quarterbacks that definitely stood out this past week. I say we move on a little bit.
Yep.
Let's get to
CPAC.
We can go CPAC.
All right, I'll go first since I didn't win, but anyway, I'll just go first. Packers lost 25-27 in a game that kind of sucks to lose, but the Vikings got a really good defense. They're like number 3 or something, and we just couldn't stop Darnold or Jefferson or I guess Jalen Naylor or Jordan Addison or TJ Hawkinson. So the pass game was killing us. We didn't have Jair again this week. Josh Jacobs, I mean, he still put up 69 yards, but that's because he's carrying the ball like 100 times a game. We almost came back.
Almost sold me my fantasy championship, by the way. Almost.
We almost came back in the fourth, but we did not.
Yeah, would have been a crazy comeback.
But why are we being held to 3 points in the first half? I don't know. Just got to do better. Vikings, though, have one of the best defenses, so and they deserve it. So we'll see next week for the Packers.
Yeah. For the Seahawks, as you will see on the graphic on the screen, the worst game of the season. This might be bad, or might be worse than the Vikings. Actually, no. Vikings-Raiders game might have been the worst game I've ever watched in my life last year. That game was 6-3 also. But defensively, great. If you like defense, you like that game. Offensively, I don't even know what the heck we're doing. JSN, you also almost sold me my fantasy championship.
Oops.
What on earth was that?
I don't even know.
But out of the playoffs, it is what it is, you know. I don't even know. We have a really good record. We're 6-1 away. Our home record is awful.
Yeah. Remember whenever you said that you would see the Packers again in the playoffs? Well, you didn't.
That was on my story. That was never on.
Yeah, you did say it.
Did I say it on the Huddle? Crap.
100%.
Yeah, which we could have. We definitely should have, but
you didn't.
Yeah, it's over.
The Rams deserved it more anyway.
I don't even. No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
I don't agree.
They have a better team. Okay.
Anything. But let's real quick. Commanders. That game was great. Went to overtime. Why on earth is Olumide Zaccheaus playing football at this level in 2024?
I don't know. He climbed up in that sycamore tree.
In the past 2 weeks. I think he's got 3 touchdowns in the past 2 weeks or something, which is like just random, you know.
Yeah, he climbed up in that sycamore tree and he he had a game.
Oh my gosh.
Bible reference. Hey, Jamison Crowder's back, by the way.
Jamison Crowder is back. Yeah, I was gonna say, what's up with Commanders having random
Zach Ertz and Jamison Crowder? That's crazy.
Yeah, in 2024. And Diami Brown. And Terry McLaurin, you almost sold me my fantasy championship too. I was up by 20, right? And I needed Juwan Jennings to have under 20. And I don't know, winning by 6. But my goodness, I thought he almost scored there at the end. When Josh Dobbs scored that touchdown, I was on my knees crying, just like I used to pray for times like this. Okay. Yeah, we gotta move on. We could go Steel Curtain session. Do we want to do the Goodell maybe next week?
Sure, we'll do that. We got a lot of Goodell stuff to talk about, so maybe we'll have a whole episode for that, or maybe
the Pro Bowl week or something.
Yeah.
But let's go in the Steel Curtain session. So here we go.
Steelers.
Here we go.
We're in the playoffs.
And we're going to win more than one game.
No, you're supposed to say something like truthful.
Oh, that's funny. Okay. Yeah. Who's the answer?
I'm the
We're
answer.
debating. Who's the answer? Is it Russ or is it Fields?
I'm ready, coach. Put me in. I've never lost an NFL game, by the way, at quarterback. So I feel like I'm the best
lost
answer.
Plenty of Madden games. I can't be talking though. He usually beat me.
It's true. So yeah, what's the answer? Is it Russ? Is it Fields? Is it Kenny Pickett?
Well, first of all, it's neither of them.
Okay.
But if we're trying to win a Super Bowl, Russ is our guy.
Okay. I think Fields should be getting the ball again, getting the start.
They won't change it just for this week.
Probably not, but they should if they were good at coaching, which that's questionable. But I just think Russ is selling a little bit too much as of recent. You
don't have time.
Huh?
He doesn't have
That's
time.
what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying, like, if you have Fields in, he's got all the time he needs. Russ doesn't have the legs anymore.
I'll ask you the same question that you did ask me earlier.
Okay.
Russell Wilson or Justin Fields?
Well, my
Who has a
answer
better
would
chance
be
at the Super Bowl?
winning a Super Bowl. Yeah, Russ because of experience,
Yep.
but just with this team, I think that Fields, gives us a better chance to win any game, whether it's playoffs or. I feel like if we have Fields in the playoffs, we can at least win two games.
No.
With Russ, we might be lucky to have one. But if we are in the Super Bowl and we're trying to win the Super Bowl, Russ is the guy. But I just think, does that make sense? Like, I would rather have Fields playing in the playoffs, but when it comes to like the big game, I'd rather have Russ in the game because he's done it before, twice. Well,
So
he's won
Russ
one
is our
before,
guy.
but I guess. But like, I feel like one of the big points of the Steelers this year was getting a playoff win. So,
And we'll get it. I guarantee you we will win the wild card week. Whether or not we're playing Houston or we are playing, who would it be?
we would be the third team, so probably
Chargers.
I don't know.
Probably
Chargers?
Chargers, yeah.
Yeah.
I think we can get it.
Did the Chargers clinch a playoff spot already?
They did. Miami, Denver, and Cincinnati can all try to get a playoff berth this weekend. But it's going to take a lot. Here's the thing, though. I would much, much rather have the Bengals in the playoffs than the Dolphins and Broncos. Broncos would be a cool, oh, you made it nice, Bo Nix, wild card, and you're out. Bengals, you put them in the playoffs, they have a chance at the AFC Championship regardless.
Well, the reason why I don't want the Bengals is because we can lose to the Bengals more easily. Like, I'd rather play the Broncos because, sure, they got a really good defense, but I feel like we can expose their offense a little bit more because they don't really have a run game going. And, the Chargers, we've beat them once. Honestly, I don't think we'd beat them again, but
I think we could.
I'd rather play them. I just feel like you have the biggest chance to lose if the Bengals are in the playoffs because it's a 50. It's like I would say it's a 50-50. Like if we play the Broncos, I would give us a 60-40 to beat for that game.
Yeah.
Or the Texans, I would give us like a 60-40. But
I don't think the Texans have it in them, bro. Watching them play the Chiefs and then the Ravens, they were just like tired.
We didn't look any better. So
no, we didn't. But I'm looking at CJ Stroud and he's just so frustrated and he's just like seems like he's done now. And I know he still has a playoff push. Like it comes playoff time, he's gonna play ball. I'm sure he'll do it well. But yeah, I think we could beat the Texans. I would rather have everybody else beat each other up, whatever that means. Heck, if we take the 6th seed and have to play, never mind. No. We have to win. No, goodness, we have to win this week.
Yeah.
I'm not playing Buffalo again.
No.
Imagine we beat Buffalo, though, right? Say it happens. Say it happens, right?
It's not happening.
Okay, so say we lose to the Bengals. Bengals actually get in the playoffs, so there's 7. Bengals could beat the Chiefs. We would play Baltimore.
I don't think the Bengals would beat the Chiefs, though.
I think they would. They held in there earlier this year. I think Joe Burrow, he was 4-8. If he goes to 9-8, makes the playoffs, he ain't losing a game. Watch it happen, right? If we lose to the Bengals, we lose to the Bengals. Bengals make it in playoffs. If we can somehow beat Buffalo, I think we could beat the Ravens the next week. AFC Championship. Hopefully, Bengals beat the Chiefs.
There's a lot of ifs in there.
There's a ton of ifs, but hey, we have a better chance of winning the Super Bowl than the Colts, Jets, Raiders, Jaguars, Browns, Titans, Patriots, Cowboys, Cardinals, 49ers, Saints, Bears, Panthers, and Giants. So
that is true. So, yeah. Anyway, let's talk about some of the points that I put down.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Kenny Pickett real quick.
Crap, we are yapping a ton this episode.
Yeah. Let's talk about Kenny Pickett, Mitch Trubisky, Mason Rudolph, and Josh Dobbs. All former Steelers quarterbacks who got playing time this week. First off, is Kenny Pickett good again? Or is it just because he's on the Eagles?
He never was bad.
No. He doesn't have a
Kenny is
chance.
entirely a mid backup quarterback. Like, he
Yeah.
played ACC ball.
Yeah. On a terrible team. He got lucky that he even did what he did.
No, hey. 2021 ACC champions, by the way.
Yeah, okay. I just think his life is going to be backup and injury. If he plays for more than 3 games, he's getting injured, which is unfortunate. But I mean, that's all he's ever done.
No, that's
Every
true.
time he's played more than 3 games or something like that, he's getting hurt in the 4th. So it's just like, I mean, Tanner McKee did almost exactly what Kenny was doing. So that's what makes me think maybe it's just the Eagles that made him look good. They got a good O-line. So, although I do wish that Kenny was still on the Steelers, we'd given him a chance, or he'd given us a chance. But that's all in the past. So, Mitch Trubisky, like, what do you have? 1 pass for 69 yards and a touchdown or something like that?
Yeah,
Or
lucky.
Yeah.
I don't care. I hate him. I openly do not like Mitch Trubisky. Just saying. You probably
Mason Rudolph. Yeah. Mason Rudolph kind of sucks again.
Here's the thing, though.
Christmas.
He can prove he's a starting quarterback. Like, he can be. But can easily be replaced by a rookie.
I think he can prove that he's another backup quarterback. Mason, Mitch, and Kenny are all backups for the rest of their lives.
I would take Mason, though, out of all of them.
I would take Kenny out of all of them.
Kenny would be close to. Mitch, put him on the practice. Cut him. Like, make him retire or something. I don't know.
Yeah. And then Josh Dobbs.
Random. So random. Yeah. That's all.
Those are our guys. Anyway, Zach
Hodges, he's scoring off the field too. Laney Wilson, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Zach Frazier wins Steelers Rookie of the Year, the Joe Green Great Performance Award.
What is Landry Jones doing with his life?
That's a good question. I know he was in the UFL or XFL, but I don't know what's happened to him after that. Yeah.
Anyways, Zach Frazier, Rookie of the Year.
Who would you have given this award to, Levi?
Yeah, Frazier.
Okay.
Yeah. Wilson's 2. Beanie's 3.
Yeah. All right, I'll take that.
Yeah, but no, Frazier.
And what about 66 McCormick? I might put him over Beanie, I'm not going to lie.
I would put him over Beanie.
Yeah.
Also,
our secondary's been so bad with Cam Sutton starting over Beanie Bishop, by the way. Just want to point that out. Ever since Beanie got benched, we've been doing terrible in the secondary. So, Alex Highsmith wins the Steelers Chief Award. Good for him. Roman Wilson, Logan Lee, Cole Holcomb, and I think that's it. They're all back from IR.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're going to be making the roster, though. I don't know how that works because, I mean, they've already got their 53-man, and I don't know who you're getting rid of to put in these guys. So, yeah.
I don't know if we'll activate Logan Lee.
I doubt it. No. I don't see why
I think we will activate Roman Wilson.
I don't think so either. I don't think we would do him.
I think we will.
I mean, I would love to, but, like, it just doesn't really – I mean, we've got Van Jefferson, who's proven himself a little bit. I mean, we've got Mike Williams, Pickens, Austin, and Scotty Miller, who's kind of proven himself as, like, a backup. So I don't know if there's room on that receiving core for a guy who hasn't done anything this whole year. And then Cole Holcomb, I mean, I guess you just get rid of Robinson, but, I mean, he's been doing fine on special teams, so I don't know if you'd even do that. So maybe Holcomb doesn't even play either. So that's where I'm at with that. But I don't know. Who knows if we'll see him play? Do you know? I didn't think so.
I don't know. Yeah, I'm just trying to think who we could cut. I mean, Mark Robinson might go.
That's what I'm saying, but I think he's valuable in special teams, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, or
like, I mean, we could get rid of guys, but our special teams.
What's his name? Matakovich or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know if we cut him. So maybe.
But again, special teams. So
right.
There's just
can't get rid of Danny Sis boys, man. Can't do it.
No.
But JPJ, he's back from injury, so that should help.
Yep.
at least for the playoffs. So, yeah, I don't know. We can still win the Super Bowl. I'm saying it until we lose. Like,
the
possibility is there, but we got a lot. Here's the big thing. Put the 3 games that we just played behind us. It's over. Like, we lost 3 games. Okay. We're in the playoffs. Like, that's really all that matters. Should we have won the division? Absolutely. Is it going to happen? Probably not. But put those 3 games behind us.
Who do the Ravens even play this week?
Browns.
Oh, okay.
They play at 4:30 on Saturday. We play at 8. So basically, if they win, we're playing.
Do you think we'll even play our starters if?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're looking at the 5th seed if the Ravens win, and we're trying to keep the Bengals out of the playoffs, which
it's true.
We're going to be trying hard to do that too. So, yeah. Russ is expected to sign a deal though, potentially 3 to 4 years, anywhere from 75 to $1 million or $100 million.
I'd like $1 million. That worked out last year. This year.
And I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if Fields will be with us next year.
No, I don't think he would be. If Russ is signing a nice contract, I don't see Fields staying.
I don't see Najee staying. I can see him with. I can see him with the Seahawks actually.
Yeah,
I think that could be a move.
I can see him with the Giants maybe.
But we can always draft somebody too. And I understand Fields is a really, really good talent. He's still young. He's still valuable. But
yeah, it's just we got to sign guys.
We're in the big game versus the man.
Nothing let's talk about Najee again, putting up 1,000 yards.
Yeah. He's overhated. It's the thing with Steeler fans. I guess it's all NFL fans. He fumbles against the Eagles. We're like, oh my gosh, cut him. He's so terrible. And then
I don't think Warren's success happens without Najee Harris.
Nope, I would agree.
Okay.
It's similar to the Tony Pollard and
Zeke. Speaking of, he got cut.
Yeah, he did get cut as well. That's not even worth our time to talk about.
No.
Yeah, I would say it's pretty similar to that. Zeke and Najee, they're good. They're a little slow. And then Tony Pollard, Jaylen Warren, kind of similar aspect, more elusive, more of a receiving back. So,
yeah.
But no, I think one can succeed without the other, but I think they're better together.
Yeah. Just like me and you, Levi.
No, I definitely could do this alone. No, I'm joking.
Oh, okay.
Podcast for crap. Just like me and you, yeah. Yeah, but I would say that's probably...
And DJ is Cordell Patterson.
Yeah.
The old guy.
Unk. All right. I think that's probably it today. Calm episode here on the Huddle. Levi Jenkins alongside here with Elijah Cower. Not much more we can talk about other than this week's schedule. It is week 18. Bengals, Dolphins, Chargers, and Broncos. Oh, no, just Broncos. All trying to sneak in to the AFC. We will see the Falcons try to battle it out as they play the Falcons play Carolina.
Okay.
Jeez. And Tampa Bay plays the Saints. I think it's all divisional games. Yeah.
Yeah.
Every single game is divisional. So,
and the Chiefs you'll see Carson Wentz and potentially Chris Aladokin, for another former Steeler.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Oh. Here's the big thing, though. If Houston benches their starters and loses. Oh, they're not in 7. Oh, no, so they want to start.
They're stuck in 4, I think, right?
No. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. They're stuck in 4.
Okay.
Because even if Baltimore... Yeah, because if Baltimore wins and we loses, what? And we lose. Then yeah, they're stuck in 4. But
Okay.
anyways, Baltimore Cleveland 4:30 on Saturday. Cincinnati Steelers 8 o'clock on Saturday, and then we got Atlanta Carolina, Washington Dallas, Chicago Green Bay. Y'all better beat the Bears, bro.
The Bears. We will, trust me.
Houston Tennessee, Jacksonville Indianapolis, Buffalo and New England, New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles, New Orleans versus Tampa Bay, Kansas City, Denver. That's going to be a good game. Carson Wentz, as we talked about. Los Angeles versus the Raiders. Seattle, Los Angeles. That is the most pointless game of the season. Miami's got New York. San Fran against Arizona. And then 8:20 on NBC, Sunday night, Minnesota Vikings versus the Detroit Lions. That is for the number 1 seed in the NFC. We're going to have a potential, what is it? It's going to be a 13-3 or 14-3 team be the 5 seed.
First time in history where a 14-win team didn't win a division. So.
Right. We could see a draw. We could see a tie. Who would get it though? Detroit would win it, right?
Oh, I don't know. Probably. Who did they beat Minnesota the last time?
I don't know, but I think they're in charge right now.
Okay. Let me see.
They are up right now.
Yeah, so they would be
divisional wins. So yeah, even there's a tie, they would win. So that is it here today on the Huddle. I'm Levi Jenkins alongside here with Elijah Cower. Happy New Year once again, and thank you for doing 2025 or 2024 with the Huddle into 2025. Hopefully you'll see some changes here on the Huddle soon. We've been saying that for the past year.
You said see some changes. Oh, what does it mean?
Shut up. Sorry. But yeah, thank you for listening. We will see you all next week.
Go Pack Go. Here we go Steelers. Let's go Mountaineers. And next week, Trash Talk will be back. Peace.